Hi everyone, welcome to ixCircle. I'm Martins, and today we are going to interview a company called 300 Cubits. Welcome, Johnson.
Yeah, thank you.
I know the 300 Cubits is pioneers on the blockchain technology for the shipping industry. So what problem are you trying to solve, and what value are you going to bring to your customer?
Well, so for 300 Cubits, our focus is to develop the IT technologies solutions for the shipping industry. The reason we pick shipping industry to focus on is mainly because I come from the shipping industry.
Okay.
So I know many of the problems within the industry. And I also know there's many processes in the shipping industry will benefit from the use of IT technologies. And the reason we use blockchain is mainly because blockchain offers equality for the participant. So that when they come in and use our system, they don't just come in as a user, but they also come in as administrator and also have an influence to the system logic. So which we think is very appealing for many the established institution, big company. They want to come in and use our system.
That's quite true. But the traditional logistics is such a big industry, so some company may find it quite difficult to convince those big companies to adopt a new technology. So how will you go into that market?
Yes, so in this sense, I think we're really different from many other startups in the sense that, I myself, I worked almost 20 years in the shipping industry. So within the 20 years, I also worked about 10 years in a bank that covered the shipping industry. So I know the management of many of the shipping companies quite well. So, and our advisors on the board, they are well known. So they also have a very strong, successful track record in developing and marketing the e-commerce solution for the shipping industry. So the industry recognition, our recognition within the industry and also our network within the industry, that is actually coming very handy in the sales and marketing effort. So secondly, we think the use of blockchain technology also helps in the sense that the company that come in, they know that they are not just a user, as I mentioned before.
So also on the next stage of your funding, so how will you make use of that sum of money to expand your business?
Yes, the one point I also want to highlight is one of our go-to-market strategies about forming a partnership with one particular country in the Middle East. So hopefully, with that partnership, will help us to get an exclusivity for any of the shipment going into the market. So the funding is mainly depending on if we actually succeed that deal. So at the moment, we are raising a seed round $3 million for 15% of our equity. So subject to that, we actually close a deal with the Middle Eastern country. With the $3 million, that will allow us to complete the product and put the company to the revenue stage.
So sounds great. So thank you for your time, and I hope you have a successful business.
Thank you.
Goodbye.